Oscar season is done for another year.
Back at the Oscars, well, some of us are back. Some of the others are getting Oppenhammered at the bar in the lobby, but...
Let's have a look at this year's winners and whether or not they actually got my vote or even yours. Let's talk about the opening monologue first. It was a bit awkward, wasn't it, at parts? You don't bring up Robert Downey Jr.'s past, and when he asks you nicely to kind of move on, you don't go back for more. It was a bit awkward. Apart from that, no real controversial moments. Well, I didn't see it because of, you don't see John Cena. But John Cena got naked to mark the anniversary of the streaker from many years back.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do the streaker bit anymore.
What do you mean you don't want to do the streaker bit anymore? We're doing it.
I just don't feel right about it, man. It's an elegant event.
Obviously, you get the John Cena joke because you don't see him. Let's start with the big one. Best Picture. Won by, and I'll be surprised, Oppenheimer. No, it wasn't our pick. We would have kind of preferred The Holdovers to win, but comedies never win because that's how it is. They never win in big awards anymore. What was the last one that won? Don't know. Next would be Best Actress, won by Emma Stone for the second time.
My dress is broken. I think it happened during I'm Just Ken. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we was surprised on this one. I kind of thought history would have been made with Lily Gladstone winning for Killers of the Flower Moon. Next, Best Directing. This was always going to be Christopher Nolan. Finally, after 8 nominations, I mean, that's a lot. It's more than me. And, I think it actually was his time. Even though I think he should have won for Dunkirk. But he didn't that year. I can't remember why. Someone else beat him. Best Actor, Cillian Murphy.
We made a film about the man who created the atomic bomb, and for better or for worse, we're all living in Oppenheimer's world, so I would really like to dedicate this to the peacemakers everywhere.
It wasn't a surprise. I would have liked Paul Giamatti to have won, but he didn't. Best Supporting Actress, Divine Joy Randolph. No surprise there. She'd already won every single other award going, and well deserved. Best Supporting Actor, Robert Downey Jr. Finally, I actually thought he had won from his acceptance speech. Like, he had already won one. He was like, this is easy. It's nothing special. Everyone else is crying and all that, and he was just like, it's fine.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, fellas. That's amazing. You only flubbed one line. I'd like to thank my terrible childhood.
Robert Downey for you. Next, original screenplay won by Anatomy of a Fall. Though I'm surprised if Barbie had been in that category, it might not have won it. Adapted screenplay won by Cord Jefferson for American Fiction, which wasn't a surprise.
Acknowledge and recognize that there are so many people out there who want the opportunity that I was given.
But because Barbie was in that category, Barbie didn't stand a chance, really. Production design, costume, and makeup all won by Poor Things, though I thought production design should have been won by Barbie. Best International Film was won by The Zone of Interest, the UK's first win for international film. Now, this film was actually the 2023 Film of the Year for me. Movie from Japan, Godzilla -1. It won Best Visual Effects. If you've not seen it, definitely put it on your list of films to watch. And the fact that the visuals were done by a tiny team on a tiny budget, it's great. It's well deserved. And they came with Godzillas on their shoes, little Godzilla hands on their shoes. Brilliant. Cinematography and editing was won by Oppenheimer, no surprise. Hoyt van Hoytman, if you've seen our cinematography video, I'll leave it up there. We talk about him and his work, and he did say in his speech that people should use film when they're making these stuff, not just digital, but use what you have. Best Song was won by Billie Eilish, and this is her second Oscar, making her the youngest person to win 2 Oscars. She's only 22 and she's won 2. The performance on the night was okay, but Ryan Gosling was incredible for his Ken performance. I'm Just Ken. That was great.
It doesn't seem to matter what I do. I'm always number 2.
So that is it. That has been our Oscars roundup. If you watched it here in the UK, it was on ITV for the first time in a while. They did an okay job. The jokes were a bit... I miss Alex Zane for it, the host on the Sky TV one they normally do. Apart from that, it was alright. Jonathan Ross hosting wasn't that good. If you enjoyed this little recap on the 2024 Oscars, why not hit the subscribe button? We've got plenty more coming out, including our Steelbook collection video coming soon. We just need to put it all together. But if you're looking to watch something more now, there is her reaction videos where she watches a horror movie for the very first time, terrifying, or even a film I saw too young, and I talk about that. But until next time, until the next Oscar season, see you later.